Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today in this video I'm making an updated version on the Elgato HD60 software. My previous video I did have a lot of comments, people not understanding what certain things were, how to use the software in certain ways and stuff, and I'm just going to try and get you to understand everything as easy as I can. Basically, on the front page or the main layout of the software hasn't changed since I last made my video. There might be a few, there's been a few updates, but nothing major. We still have obviously the main screen with the stream commands down below, which are the stream commands are where you can add logos, little thumbnail, not thumbnails, but watermarks, and also this button here that allows you to add your webcam in. So to give an example, if you push on this, as you can see, let me try and get a darker background on the PS4. Still didn't work, did it? Wow, there's meant to be, as you can see there in the corner, it says Elgato Gaming. As you can see, it's a watermark. You can add your own if you like, or they've got the preset ones for Elgato. That's basically that. The question that I got about the stream commands were that people couldn't access it, or it wasn't showing up on their software. A few reasons could be you're either still using not the latest version of the software, or the other option could be you haven't enabled it in the settings, because some computers might just disable it. Not sure why, but when it comes pre-installed. But this is how it should look when you have it. It might be like this, so you can't see it, but that little drop down icon here, you just click on that and it will appear. But if you haven't got a stream command there, that will probably mean you haven't enabled it in settings. So I will show you that in a little while. But moving on from that, we still have the red record button as usual. Next to that we have the timeline that has the playback, I think it's called rollback, or I forget the true name of it now, where you can roll back without recording. You can go back in time on this, just pull back the and rewind the video as such, and then say if I was playing Call of Duty but I wasn't recording, say if I had the software open but I wasn't recording, I could, I don't know, maybe make a good trick shot or something like that and go back in time and record that only bit. And that's how that basically works. And then you have the live button that will take you back to real-time live action. Next to that we have just a little it normally shows up with the time and the duration of the video, how long it's been going on for, and a brief where it saves it to. Next there on the left we have a capture screenshot button. That can come in handy if you want a certain thumbnail for your videos. You can quickly take a snapshot and add it in using the YouTube editor and all that. On this side we have the mute button and the disable preview, which if you click that it will disable the video, as you can see there, if it says preview disabled. In other words, I'm guessing it's for speeding up your computer, so you're not running, your CPU is not running too much on, or relying on it too much, because whilst that's on screen that can take up a lot of power by having the display going. Next to that we have the stream button and the commentary button, which the stream button is a one-click stream, so once you've set up your your Twitch or your YouTube login for streaming, just up here, you can. The button will be green, and you can click on it and stream. I don't often use that, but occasionally I will use it, but not that often. Next to that is the blue button that will, as you can see, my voice is going up here. That is for the commentator or the live commentary button. So you can choose which microphone you want on the drop down menu, as I've got mine selected already. But moving along, we have on the bottom one here, we have tags. So this is if you record. I don't use these rarely, it's not really that important, but as you can see, it's got the preset ones, like it says migrate capture, and it's just preset for that. I don't really mess with them unless I'm doing a live stream, but you can add tags, the title, the game, etc. Moving up, yes, this is obviously the commentating volume, so not much to that. And this button here is it's hard to explain, but this button's basically the button that will allow you to set a certain frequency in your voice. So if you go past that, it will stop your voice from peaking, and the other way around as well. Moving up is the stream button, so you can set the bit rate, as if you obviously the higher it is, the better quality it will be, but the more stress on your internet. Obviously on lower, the less quality, but not as much stress on your internet. And then you have this little title that you can name it whilst you're streaming. And on top of that, we have the main output volume, which often stays in the middle for me. I don't really mess with that. And this is just the bar to tell you if it's peaking and have you. Yeah, so that's the layout. Nothing's changed really. Now moving on to the settings, we'll click this little gear icon here first of all. Click on that, and these options here, this is where you can allow to record in 1080p, 720p, standard, and mobile. I can't see why you would want to record in mobile, but there's the option there if you do. So I've got mine set to the highest, 1080p, and here you've got the quality, so you can set it to low, medium and high. Down here, I don't really mess with these. I'm not quite sure what they do, but these here can allow you to crop a standard recording to like if I was recording something in like if I was playing a PS1 game on my PS3, it will crop it and make it fit to how it should look basically, and it does it automatically by ticking these boxes. Up here we have standard. I keep that the same. I don't really mess with that. Here we have where you can set what you're using. I am constantly going between my PS3 and PS4, so I have it on other because my setup's different to how you would normally set up the Elgato. I won't really get into that too much, but basically I've got it set up through so I can bypass the HD60 with PS3 and PS4, so I don't have to. And I've got a few other devices that can allow me to switch back and forth from PS3 to PS4 to my TV, everything like that. Just a click of a button. So that's why I've got mine set to other instead of the actual set preset. Moving on to the next tab. These are the colors, so you can change the colors in the video, the saturation, the hue and all that lot. I don't really mess with these. They're preset because I do all of that in the editing. This I don't really mess with. This you can set a profile. So once you've set your settings like this, I could save a profile if I wanted. So if I had a set preset for my iPad or something, when I record iPad games, I could just select that one and haven't got to keep messing with all my settings. And finally, I don't really mess with this either. This is something to do with like your TV. Moving on to the next gear icon up here. This allows you here to choose where you want to save it, and this page right here is quite important for one of the main questions where I get asked about the stream commands, because this icon here, or this tick box here, if you need to have this ticked to allow the stream command to appear and use it, I don't actually know why I've got it selected, but I've just left it on because I don't really use it, but I've just left it on. And that's what it was called. It was called the flashback feature, and it allows you to go back in time on your video and select a certain part you want to record. And I've got both of those ticked. And here I've got mine set to just my name, videos, just basic, where I've decided to save my videos. Obviously you might have different, but these are my settings. Moving on here, I don't really mess with too many of these options up here. These are just all ticked to allow the video to be enabled for each, if I wanted in YouTube format, Facebook format, Twitter and all this lot. I don't really mess with them. Here I've got unticked the use 1080p for iPad. Don't really mess with that. It's entirely up to you if you want to tick that. Here I've got my always convert my video to MP4. I always have that on because the minute I finish recording, the video starts rendering it out into the saved location. So I haven't got to pick which one I want. It just automatically saves it to this one here, the MP4. And here allows you to use your webcam /overlay and live commentary, and if you have those ticked, that's what you can have mixed in with the final product once it's finished. So if I wanted to have my webcam and live commentary mixed in with the video, you would select these two, and once you've exported the video, you can have the webcam and live commentary in there as well. These are, I think, how I usually have my settings. I might mess around with them a little bit. I might have this one unticked, and I just have live commentary export separately, as I like to have the main audio and the game, my voice audio, my microphone and the game audio separate, so when I take it into Sony Vegas I can actually mess with them and change the volumes if one's maybe a bit high or one's peaking or one's too low or whatever. But these are normally my settings, so I just click OK to that, and that's basically it really. I don't think there's many there's the editing side of things, but I don't really get into that and don't really mess with that because it's not really worth messing with. But other than that, yeah, I record in 1080p at 60 frames per second, and yeah, that's it really. If there's any questions that you would like for me to answer that I haven't in this video, just comment below and I'll be happy to answer them, or as best as I can. So yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Please thumbs up the video. Also come follow me on Twitter. And yeah, please subscribe. So I'll see you.